West Point dropping 3 words from its mission statement, and it's causing a mountain of controversy. Duty, honor, country has been its motto since 1898 and part of its mission statement since 1998. Now the motto isn't changing, but the military academy says the updated statement includes the Army values, and this isn't the first time they've altered it. A conservative radio host posted on X saying West Point is going woke. Our Dre Clark joins us from West Point this morning. Dre, how significant is this change, and what does it mean for the school's legacy here?
Well, good morning to you, Markie. In terms of the significance of the change, many people say it's much to do about nothing because this kind of change has happened several times before. And in terms of the institution's legacy, it's going to take a lot more than a change in the mission statement to hurt this institution, because we're talking about West Point, the nation's first military academy and one of the most prestigious institutions in the country. Nestled here in the hills of Orange County, about an hour outside New York City, George Washington once called this the most important post in America. So it has a lot of history, and surely its ongoing legacy is partly built on a long-standing tradition. And when that tradition is tampered with, it certainly can trigger outrage. In this case, we're talking about the school's mission statement, which has recently changed. You said those words a moment ago. Duty, honor, country has been the motto of West Point since 1898. That's not going to change, but those same words were placed into the military academy's mission statement in 1998. But a new change now declares that the institution's mission is to build, educate, train, and inspire the Corps of Cadets to be commissioned leaders of character committed to the Army's values and ready for a lifetime of service to the Army and nation. Now, the Military Academy has changed its mission statement about 9 times in the last century. Both the Secretary of the Army and Army Chief of Staff approved the recommended change. Now, this was a statement from West Point saying, in part, our updated mission statement focuses on the mission essential task of build, educate, train, and inspire the Corps of Cadets to be commissioned leaders of character with the explicit purpose of being committed to the Army values and ready for a lifetime of service. But certainly some are calling this change political correctness overkill. Republican Congressman Paul Gosar of Arizona, writing on X, formerly Twitter, wokeness has completely infiltrated our military. Now, West Point Superintendent Lieutenant Steve Gillen says that he has worked with leaders from West Point over the past year or so to make this change with the mission statement here, also adding in his statement that those words duty, honor, and country is foundational to the U.S. Military Academy's culture, and that motto will always be the same. But certainly there are some people who have a lot to say about this change. They do not like the idea of messing with those words, duty, honor, and country. Markie?
Yeah, so many people wishing it had just stayed intact. The duty, honor, and country encompasses it all. Get straight to the point. Dre Clark, thanks so much. Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.